Nigga, nigga, what? Fuck, nigga, nigga, niggas, nigga, 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 nigga. Shit. Shit. Nigga. Niggas. Niggas.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, hold on. Oh, God. What's going on? What's going on? Sorry about last night. My internet was fucked. I left John up here. Oh, hopefully he didn't take over my stream too bad. I didn't even go back and listen to it. Whoa. Oh, I'm not a good friend? Oh, that's crazy. But okay. I don't give a fuck about being anyone's friend, really. But what do I know? Like Reddit says, there isn't no friends in this place. That's wild. I'm dead. Call me out. You guys always do it. Call me out. What? I said one thing about Ryan yesterday, and that was it. And I said it publicly, like in the chat. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I went and said it in his own chat after. I mean, I don't get it. Oh, hi, Ryan. Oh, you're in the back chat? What up? Okay, hold on. Is that the real you? Hold on, let me get on. Is my audio fucked up? I need to get on my computer if it's fucking crackly. Okay. What's up?
You good? What up?
What's up? That's good.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, I don't know if they're talking about like either what happened last night or whatever the situation is, but like all I'm gonna think about is it's another day. There's more prints to get. I'm heading to PA. Just about to leave where I'm at, Like people trying to drag into, errand drama, whatever it is. And if anything, I could probably be like annoyed maybe at times, but it's another day.
Right. Right. That's understandable. I don't even know. I'm just here. Hi, Robbie. You always said you're going to PA. That's awesome. I mean, I don't. Hold on.
I mean, everyone I'm working with is doing amazing, so I would just answer that way.
Oh my god, y'all need to stop with the chat. Who said I didn't support Ryan? What? Y'all are acting like I'm some kind of like Ryan is like I'm like Ryan's like parents or something. Like what the fuck? I'm just here, bro.
Just here.
I ain't decoying for shit, buddy. And I never will. Mary Jane, whoever you are.
No.
It's too early for the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think people just can't forget it's just like the internet or whatever. Like, even last night, I can probably be like annoyed by something, and go off the handle a little bit. But it's not really deeper than that,
Yeah.
It's like even if I guess like I can be annoyed by things that just kind of don't make sense. If like people say, "Nah, bro, it's like it's an opinion thing. Like 1 + 1 = 3. It's just their style of math, bro. Like, what do you mean?" like, you know, I'll get kind of annoyed by certain things, you know, but that's about it, you know.
Yeah.
Then wake up another day, and still two.
Oh my god, you ain't a friend to anyone in TF. All right, cool. Like I said earlier, Red Hood said that there's no friends in this place, and I agree. But whatever. Sorry. Yeah. I hope that you are you driving today?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope you get there safe and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people, I don't know, people try to make it, like what it kind of isn't. I mean, I think it kind of matters though what I actually say is true, not what like another person from their perspective says is true. I mean, the catches I do, you know, I can stay calm like when there's like many safety issues. I take like little to no precautions. I don't go in with any weapons. I don't catch with people. Like my main thing is like though, it's like I do need a plan, you know? And it's like, how would I really know that the person that's giving me a catch doesn't believe in plans? You know? And that would just be categorized as a style difference. It's like, okay, you know. But
That's understandable.
another day. Yeah. I mean, like whether people like I don't even know, believe it or not, it's just like it's like every time like asking to plan, you know, and then they make an issue with like me overthinking and look, like, you know, like what do you expect? You know, I like and you know, the person did mention first, by the way, like yeah, they're just gonna give it to all these other catchers and but they just give it to me. So I was like, look, if you're really not just gonna, if you're just like not gonna coordinate with me and give me a plan, I can't I'm recusing myself, you know. If you gave it to Gideon or Alex or whatever, I would I still said I would offer you know, provide background information on the pred or whatever. And yeah, like yeah, go fuck.
I see. I'm listening. What are you talking about, Mary Jane? Mary Jane, get out of here, bro. Like I'm letting Ryan speak. I'm like listening. I didn't even hear all of his live last night. He's talking, I'm listening. You explained yourself last night, you don't need to do it again.
I mean, it's not constructive. I mean, it's like it's ridiculous. You know, it was so I can be annoyed by stuff like that. You know, if people are just like being very logical. You know, it's like I think I got into some kind of argument that said like people don't condemn things. Like people didn't condemn things back then. You know, and that's why they call it the silent generation. I'm like, that's not why they call it the silent generation. They went literally silent. You know, it's like I can be annoyed over like stuff like that. You know, people trying to say stuff that don't make sense. I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense. I can be annoyed by stuff, but
Yeah,
know,
what happened? Would you say
logical
what
stuff.
generation of what? I don't even know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I mean, that's kind of just an example of a conversation I was in with someone. But
Okay.
basically, I guess like the conversation had to do with like condemning a certain person or a certain thing, right? Just to speak in generalities. And their argument was they didn't do that back in the day, you know. And I guess that person wasn't like even much older, but then they even like said that's what they did back in the day, like you know. And even the silent generation, I guess they didn't condemn things, I guess. So I'm obviously like, no, that's not true, you know. So it's kind of like if someone tells me that something that is like no isn't true, I'm probably gonna get annoyed and push back, you know. But I'm not going to, you know, I'm not actually bent out of shape. That's about it.
To be fair, I think that was kind of what happened. Like you mean like in the past, like when people like kind of like turned a blind eye to certain things, like pedophilia or whatever, like that kind of conversation. I'm like a little lost.
What's that?
Come up, Junie.
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa. Hold up. I'm speaking in generalities. I'm not even saying who was in that conversation.
No, I said Junie asked for the link. I said, okay, Junie, here. That's all I said. She's right there. She's asked for the link. I was
Well,
just speaking
yeah.
on
I mean,
Siri.
I understand that, but I'm not. I'm not getting into specifics. I'm using an example.
Okay, I don't know. I was just trying to. I don't know. Is that just what I thought you were talking about? Hello.
Oh, hang on. Let me turn my YouTube off. My bad. Sorry. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ryan, whether you're going into specifics or not is not the point. The point is that was a conversation had privately that you are making public now to prove a
You're
point
making a
that
public.
has, let me finish. You don't like when people interrupt you. I'm not yelling at you.
Yeah.
The point is, you're bringing a conversation you had publicly to prove your point on, or privately, that to prove your point on something publicly. Now, what you're not understanding and what you refused to understand in that conversation was, yes, the silent generation and the boomers did not talk about that. We tried to explain to you that we lived that situation. Both times I was abused, it was brushed under the rug because families would prefer not to bring it up than to bring up and cause problems. Not that we knew that it was wrong, but it was not drilled into our heads. Oh, pedophiles this and sexual assaults that. Like we
You're not
were
condemn
told
anything?
we were told when I'm done, yeah. When we were told to mind our business and be quiet about it, that's what we did. It's
Yeah,
not
but you
like
didn't condemn
today.
anything.
Ryan, it wasn't put out like it's put out today. That's the part you're not understanding. It was a
Did
completely
you use the word condemn?
say what? No, we
And you
didn't
didn't.
use the word
You guys
condemn.
didn't use the word
We were
condemn.
children. We were children, Ryan. I'm telling you what we lived as children.
But people in general didn't use the word condemn. They didn't
I have
condemn
no
stuff.
idea. It wasn't used in my household. It was just, we
Oh.
knew that it was bad. That's what you're not understanding. People didn't speak
Yeah.
outright against it. They didn't. But we knew it was bad. We knew it was a condemned thing. But no, those words were not used. Words
They
are
just
different.
didn't- Yeah.
Through-
It was
Say
before
what?
the word condemn was invented. It was before
That's
the word
not
condemn
what I'm
was
saying.
invented.
See, you're just being belligerent at this point. You're not listening. And that's exactly what happened in that conversation.
And honestly, you could have I was like speaking super broad. You could, and now just people now know you were even a
Yeah,
part of
but
the conversation.
you're the one
or
that
about what I was
said
talking
I
about.
shouldn't talk about things because they bring up drama. Well, here you go. Of course, I'm going to call you out on it because you still are repeating something that's incorrect. And I know there's people in this chat that are my age and older that know damn well that those things were not spoken about the way they are today. Because the internet wasn't out there. So people were much less aware of the actual volume of cases that there are. People weren't
So,
paying
now that
attention to
it's
that.
public, all right. So if let's say Ted Bundy, right? So if I ask someone from your day, like, do you condemn Ted Bundy? They just would
No, they would
be like,
probably
oh,
say, hell
what
yes.
do I mean?
But you're talking about two different things. Now you're talking about, Ryan, you're talking about murderers that were outed in the day versus things that were not discussed. That was public.
Okay, so if it was a pedophile, they wouldn't condemn them?
I'm not saying they wouldn't. I'm saying if it came out publicly
I'm asking
that someone
if
did
they
that,
would.
or it was in the paper or the news, yes,
I'm
people
asking if
would.
they would.
Can you interrupt me
Yeah.
again and we'll just end this conversation and you can just assume you're right.
I am right, but this is the thing.
You're
It's like
not
ridiculous thing. It's like someone saying, back
All
in
right,
my day,
I'm
like
gonna get
before,
into chat,
before
and I'm
running was
gonna ask
invented.
this question's directly for
All right.
chat. Does anyone who lived in my generation or the generations before me, which is more than half of who watches this, 45 and older, okay? That's the range you're looking at here. Thank you. There's people in chat telling you how exactly wrong you are. It was not discussed. Murderers,
crazy,
anything.
This
Okay,
crazy.
they're crazy.
What?
Ryan, you didn't live it. And that's all I'm going to say. That's what I said to you then. And that's what I'm saying to you now. You didn't live back then. So you don't
someone
know.
said that running was invented at whatever age or whatever, and then if someone stole a wallet, they're just walking fast. Be like, yeah, we just walk fast. It was before running. I mean, it'd be like, That's probably not
You're
true.
you're comparing
It doesn't
apples
mean
to
it doesn't
oranges,
mean
Ryan.
like a room of chat is gonna convince me that that's true. So that's what I mean. I
Okay,
mean,
then you
know,
stay
it's like
stuck in your way of thinking, and this is why things don't work out for you. Period.
yeah, it's ways of thinking. Definitely, I agree. Well, yeah, and she just like aired up, bro. I was being like super broad. Like that could have been about a conversation I had with some person years ago outside of the community. Like they made it public. But yeah, it's kind of like that's kind of the thing is like I'm at peace with what I know is true. You know, it's like someone could say back then, you know, like people just didn't run. You know, so it's like yeah, if someone stole your wallet, you just had to like walk fast and say, "Hey, sir, please return that." You know, I'm gonna be like, no, and it doesn't mean a room of chat or whatever is gonna say that that's not true. It's like, bro, it's like planning's just style. It's like that's not true. So, you know, I just have to remember that this place is kind of ridiculous. Like it is, you know.
To be honest, I'm not gonna. I just know I wasn't born in that time or whatever, but or
NTF, bro. Come, like they didn't
maybe
like
you're in the same
they
kind
didn't.
of like generations.
If I had a no, but come on, Lo. If I had a pedophile and I went to a time machine, like they wouldn't condemn something. They didn't use the word condemn. That's what they're literally trying to say. And I was
Ryan,
like, come on,
I
that's
said
not
it
true.
3 times. If it was brought up, if it was in the news or the paper and we were made aware of it, yes. But 9 times out of 10, those things weren't even spoken about within a household, let alone brought to the police.
But that was all
That's
the point
what
of the
you're not
conversation. Was
understanding.
like why can't someone just say condemn like this person or
Why
whatever?
don't you go back in time, hop in your time machine and ask those people why they brushed it under the rug and they didn't protect us children? Why don't you go back and ask them? I mean,
that's true. There was lack of awareness at the time. That's a whole different issue. But
it's not a
condemned
different
horrible
issue. The
things.
lack of awareness leads to a lack of humanity understanding a situation.
But not condemning things, not actually calling out evil, not like lack of awareness on an issue doesn't mean they just didn't condemn things.
If you mean by calling out evil, yes, the women back in the day, they got on their long corded telephones and they talked about all the drama. That's the extent of calling people out. When it was in the news or the paper, people didn't like, they might have got on the phone and been like, oh my God, did you read the paper this morning? Did you see that guy did this to that poor child? That's the extent of how things went back then. We didn't have internet. There was not instant knowledge.
Yeah, it's internet. But then if I went back in time, they would just be like, they would look confused about like, oh, do you condemn them? Like that's a pedophile. Yeah.
No,
like,
Ryan, you're going back to the same thing where I've already explained it to you.
No.
Yes, you are. Someone else come up here and explain this to him because he doesn't want to hear it from me. Someone else that lived through our generations. Ryan, we were born before, like we had all this time before computers were a thing and awareness was bigger. So the only awareness we had was if we watched the local news or our family got the morning paper. Do you not understand that?
I don't understand that they didn't condemn things, no.
Ryan, I've already said that if they were made aware of it, they condemned it. But the fact of the matter is
conversation.
Oh my God.
Then I don't know what we're talking about then, because that was the point of the conversation. Is like taking if I went back in time and I said, would you condemn this person? And you were like, no, they just wouldn't do that.
A lot of people minded their own business back then. That's what people did. They didn't get involved with things, Ryan. That's what you're not getting. I'm not saying it wasn't wrong.
They didn't condemn things.
No, I said they didn't get involved in things. They might have within their family. You are, though. You're asking if someone publicly condemns someone.
I'm saying the people would not condemn. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's like stupid arguments. Like they didn't condemn things.
The argument that you're making is stupid, and you don't want to see it from any other point of view but your own. You did not live back then. You have no idea what it was like back then. You're not right.
Because I'm right.
Okay, so there's a group of people in the chat that completely disagree with you, but everybody's wrong except you.
And yes, now you're getting it. Because like you're really trying to tell me that like back in the day,
oh my God,
that's not the most self-absorbed comment you could have ever made. I'm kind of shocked.
Because I'm in touch with
Calm down, Mary
reality
Jane.
a little bit. You know,
Ryan.
It's like,
the point of the matter is whether it's condemnable.
I find this funny. Like I'm actually like,
okay, good. I'm glad.
They didn't.
Then let me,
they
if
didn't
you find it
condemn-
funny, then let me talk some more so you can laugh at me, okay? What
Yeah,
you're not
keep going.
understanding is, does it change the fact that it's condemnable? Absolutely not. But the
Right,
point
I agree.
is, it wasn't a topic of like the whole protect your kids and check your kids' devices. That wasn't a thing. We had no devices. We left the house in the morning and we didn't come back till the streetlights came on. If things were happening, they happened. A lot of times, little kids, girls like myself, I'm speaking from experience, we didn't speak up because it was a problem.
I agree.
Mary
That's
Jane,
not
I've
what I'm
been
talking
trying to
about, though.
unblock people for months. I can't. It's not anything you did. It's me. And I've been trying to unblock
you're making another argument that has nothing to do with what I was talking about
Ryan,
then. or
your
now.
base
So, I
question
don't know why.
was, did they not condemn it back then? And we explained to you the difference in generations. I didn't say that it wasn't a condemnable offense, that there weren't people out there, but people weren't aware of it like they are now. That's the point. It wasn't such a broad thing
not
where
what
it's
it-
in
that's
your
not- that
face
wasn't what it
all
was
the
about.
time.
That's not what it was about.
But the point
about
is,
using the
oh
word-
my God, Ryan,
That-
you're just not listening.
That's not what that's not what the conversation was about. I'm saying it was. In fact, interestingly enough, it was actually about condemning someone now, right? I'm not going to say who it was, but it was like I was kind of
Oh my
like,
God.
oh yeah, so like do you condemn
Because
that
you keep
person?
going
And they're
after
like,
that
I'm not
same
gonna
person
use
and
those
asking them the
words 'cause I
same
didn't grow up in
things.
that
And when
era.
you don't hear the answer you want to hear, you make it a big deal. You shouldn't have brought
Because
it.
it's ridiculous. It's easy to condemn a pedophile, and it's like if you don't do that, I'm like, what do you even mean? Like, what do you mean? It's like, that's an easy one. It's like 1 +
But
1 is
that
2.
person has condemned this
not talking
person
about
multiple
awareness.
times. Just because you haven't maybe heard it with your own ears doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Because I know for a fact that they have. He
What?
doesn't have any interest in understanding what I'm trying to get across. That's exactly the
Well, 'cause
truth,
you're-
Jody. And it
well, 'cause,
didn't,
like,
Ryan, I
Because
wouldn't
you're
even
making
be here
another
if you didn't
argument
bring it
that has
up.
nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Ryan, the point is you
Yeah.
took something out of a private Discord and you're bringing it out here to prove a point. Whether you said names or not doesn't make a bit of difference. You took something from a
It
private
does.
Discord.
Because
No.
it was so broad.
Here's the
The only
problem.
person
You
that made it
took
public and known
something
that it
from
had anything to do with you
private
is you.
conversation and you brought it up publicly. Period.
No, you did.
You just, oh my God.
You literally did. No one would have ever known that this conversation had anything to do with you or the other person in chat. I'm
It
not going to
doesn't
say.
matter.
or the
I'm
specific-
here
it
now.
does
I'm
matter.
here now because you brought it up. Period. This is the consequences of your own actions. And now you're mad
No.
and you're arguing with me because you are
That's not
always
the thing.
right.
I think
There's no one
not-
that
I'm not
ever proves
susceptible-
Ryan wrong.
I'm not susceptible to gaslighting or any of that.
Who's
I have a
gaslighting
working
you?
brain. I'm sorry about
Who
that.
is gaslighting
I know
you?
I know it's like very frustrating.
Okay, well, you're
I
acting.
mean,
What is wrong with you? Like, what is
you
your
know,
problem? Like,
Ryan,
what
you're
happened
out of
back-
control. You're out
Oh,
of
you did
control.
ask, what is wrong with
No.
you, dude?
You're not willing to hear anything other than what's in your brain because all you
Because
do all day
you're
long is
making up.
sit there
You're-
and chat
you're
with
inventing,
Chat GPT.
what
And
I
do you
was talking about. You're
understand?
saying that I'm saying there wasn't a lack of awareness of like pedophilia at the time. I never disagree with that. I'm saying like, so you wouldn't condemn this person that was a pedophile.
Of course
and you're like,
I would.
No, because we didn't.
Of course I would.
Then that was the point of the argument.
No, you were
that's the
asking back
entire
then.
point.
back then. And I'm telling
Actually,
you,
no,
if
it was even about
on
now.
the rare
That's not even
chance
true.
you were asking about us back then, you brought it up.
I was saying like I was actually I think it was about like honestly like all right let's bring it up like it was about Angela G not disavowing like Edward Stairs.
All
I
right,
was like,
so now you're
why?
saying her name.
Okay, now you're saying names and stuff. Okay, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's like yeah.
But
Like,
Ryan,
and I was like,
here's what.
I
Okay,
kinda
shut
believe-
up.
I would-
Can you
I would
please
imagine
shut up
she
and let me
does, but
respond
it
to
was
that
like-
now that you brought her name up? Now that you brought her name up, I'm going to respond to that. That woman has condemned him multiple times since the paperwork came out, but she is not going to do it on demand. She's not your lapdog.
That's not what I said.
She-
That's not what it was about. We were in a private conversation, but it was like
That you
she was
brought up
literally saying
here.
that she
That
wouldn't
you brought
condemn,
up.
Like
She's
Edward
saying
Stairs
she's not. No, what she said
because
was
she
she
grew
is
up in a
not
different
going
era,
to say
and it
the
was an
word.
age gap issue.
Oh my God.
She said she was not going to say the words you were demanding her to say, and she said that to
No.
everyone all along. Yes, she did.
No,
Yes,
that's
she
not what
fucking did.
happened.
Ryan.
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, then let's get everybody that was in that BC in here.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
Oh, it doesn't
you guys
matter now
are-
because
you
you
guys just,
don't
like,
want to be
make up-
proved wrong.
I can't be. It doesn't matter like proving wrong. It's like I know back in the day they did.
All right, well,
they
we
did
won't
condemn
have the
things, even if
problem
there was
of
a
you
lack of
ever
awareness on something.
saying shit privately from a private place again. That won't ever happen.
That's like the third time that's happened.
It is the third time, Ryan. That's the third time you've brought up something that was private and said privately. And
You brought it up.
no, Ryan, I
Oh my
did
God.
not. You were
You
up here
actually brought it
talking
up.
about it. You
There's
brought it up.
There's literally no
Am I
way
delusional,
that
NTF?
someone. Yes,
No,
you
you
are.
brought it up, and I was
Because
I
there's
wasn't
no
thinking about
way
conversation,
that someone
man.
would know what I'm even talking about until you brought it up.
But you're bringing up something that was talked about in private to prove your point, and I don't even know why you brought it up. Why did you bring it up, Ryan? It has nothing to do with what's going on. Nothing at all.
I mean, I brought it up super
you had
broadly
to bring
without
it up.
naming any names to make the logical point of what I'm making, but I know that's like way over this chat's head and all your heads.
Oh yeah,
so
because you're smarter than all of us. You're smart.
Yes.
You have all this
Yes, I
lived
am.
experience. You've
Yes.
lived all this. See this, NTF? You
Yes.
have all this lived experience,
If you're
Ryan.
gonna tell me,
I'm
if you're
literally
gonna
like
tell- it's like, if
16
you're gonna
years
tell
older
me
than
that
you,
they didn't
17,
condemn
18
things
years
back
older.
then, I'm gonna say
I
that.
said- Ryan, see, you're not listening to me because I said to you 50 million times, if someone had a newspaper or they saw it on the news, yes, I'm sure they condemned it. But did they make a huge fucking deal about it? No. That's what you don't
That's not
like.
what it-
But
that's
they
not what it was
didn't.
about, though.
Okay, so how many times do I have to say if they read it in the newspaper or saw it on the news, yes, they condemned it? But
The whole
otherwise,
point
what
was,
you're not
no, because the
understanding
whole
is
point was- no,
otherwise,
the whole point
it
was,
yes,
it's like you
Ryan.
said, they literally said that if I were to go back in time and ask someone if they would condemn, like, maybe this, like, pedophile or whatever, if it's, like, all known, you said they wouldn't.
That's not what you asked. You said if you were to go back in time and
Yes,
talk
it
to
was.
people.
Then we're not, then if you're talking about, like, just lack of awareness on things, then we're not even at a disagreement. So that doesn't even make sense that we would even have a disagreement
Oh my
then.
God.
So, yeah. It's not believable.
Sorry, I kicked myself.
You're good.
Ryan, what
So,
you
yeah,
asked.
I mean, honestly,
you're kind of.
Someone has feedback.
Is it me? Is it me?
I think so.
I don't hear it. Do you still hear it, Ryan?
Test us.
Test.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll be back. I'm not done with this because you're missing the point.
Who's attacking anybody? I'm not attacking anyone. Neither is Junie. Like, I don't understand. I wasn't even here when this whole conversation went down. So I wasn't in the group chat when it went down. So I don't even know what they're talking about. I'm just here listening.
Yeah, actually, she wasn't there. But yeah. I mean, yeah. All I'm doing is that's kind of just my thing. Is if someone says something that's like ridiculous, I will.
Ryan, you
Say
think
that,
that
and maybe I'll be
everyone
annoyed
says
by
ridiculous shit? You think that everyone says ridiculous shit and that you're always right?
No, I think everyone here says ridiculous stuff, not in the real world.
Okay, so it's just here. No one else in the world says ridiculous shit except the people on YouTube's.
No, because there's
Okay.
people that say ridiculous shit in the real world and here, but not everyone in the real world. Everyone in the real world would laugh at this place. Yeah, most people.
Including they would
ridiculous.
laugh at you, Ryan.
I don't
Like,
think
if they're
so. I
laughing
think they
at
would
me-
see me saying like they didn't condemn things.
Ryan,
back in the
guess
day, and
what?
I think they would be like, I think they did.
Ryan, that's because you have GPT. You have it so that when you conversate with it, it tells you exactly what you want to hear. And then you take that as fucking Bible verses and you run with it and you think you're never wrong. Which is a
It
huge,
doesn't-
like,
it
it's
doesn't
the
even
only.
take that. It's like just thinking about it though. Like they didn't condemn things. Because that was what it was about. That was the whole point. And it wasn't me like demanding or forcing someone to say a word. That's not even how it went. But I was kind of like when I
That's
heard
facts,
like
though.
I think when I heard like her saying something about like not condemning, like I was like that confused me. I was like, what do you mean? Like I was confused by that. And we had a
Okay,
private
well, what
conversation
you
about
but
it.
you wouldn't
that you made
understand is
public.
what we're trying to tell you is we didn't use this specific words like condemn and da 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 da. We just knew growing up that it was bad. It wasn't in
It's
our
not a new
faces.
word.
Can you let me finish? Jesus Christ, Ryan. You hate when people do this to you, but bam.
But it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
It might not make sense, but that's just, you know why it doesn't make sense to you? Because you didn't live in those generations. Our parents shielded us from that. My parents didn't shield me from it, but most parents shielded their children from anything like that. Anything, whether it was on TV, in the paper, they didn't. Yeah. It was the unspoken. You didn't talk about it. I'm not saying the word condemned. I'm talking about being abused, sexual assault, all of that in general.
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. You're saying that. I fully acknowledge there was a lack of awareness about child sexual abuse back in the day.
They kept the whole pedophile shit from us. We didn't. You think that they told us about pedophiles and then we just wanted to go run the streets for fun? If we knew about that shit, do you think we would run out and go play and go run around town and raise ourselves?
That has nothing to do with anything I'm saying. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to prove the point, Ryan.
I've already said and know that there was a massive lack of awareness back then on pedophilia. That's has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm saying that people still condemned things in general, but you were like, no, they don't. That was literally how the conversation went.
No, so Ryan, I told you back then. Ryan, that's not what I said, though. That is not what I said. When I'm not trying to gaslight you. If you see it that way, well, then that's your own issue.
It's not me seeing it that way. It is that way because you're making an argument that I'm not making. That's classic gaslighting.
Ryan, I'm saying something that I'm not. Oh my fucking God, you're worse than I am. You really are worse than I am, and that's crazy. To be honest,
listening, Ryan.
You're not able to like, and it's weak gaslighting too. It's like you're not able to do that.
Because I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm trying to tell you what we were trying to tell you then, and you're doing the exact same thing right now that you did to us in the VC. You shut us down and acted like we didn't know what we were talking about the generations that we lived in.
I mean, it's like
okay, so you know more about generations you had nothing to do with. You know more about the 70s, 80s, and 90s than we do, even though we're the ones that grew up in it.
I knew that people condemn things.
Yeah, and they do, and I've admitted that 13 times, and you're still willing to argue with me about it.
If that's true, then there is no argument then. Because that was the whole point of the argument. The whole argument was, hey, people, I'm not
you wanted Angela to condemn Edward. You wanted Angela to say the word condemn. That
was the point of the argument.
The point of the argument was you were going at Angela and you wanted her to say the word condemned. And she started to tell you, Ryan, that's not how I speak. She's not okay with it. She's said her piece about it many times, but she is not going.
I was confused. I was confused about why she's not. I was confused about why she's not using the word condemn. Yeah.
And guess why you were confused? Guess why you were confused? Because you wouldn't listen.
I was bringing the question. I was posing a question like, so wait a minute, like, just, you know, in this private VC, like, just like, do you condemn Edward Stairs? And there was like, there wasn't an answer to that, whatever. And they just said that was because they didn't use that word back in the day. And I was like, what?
Yes, she has, Jester.
So it was about the word condemn and people using the word condemn. It was about that. It wasn't about the lack of child predator awareness back then, which
but I'm going to tell you, it all involves it's all one thing, Ryan.
Those are not connected concepts.
If the parents, the point is we didn't hear it as children. So you're asking us if back then, would someone condemn it? Probably, they definitely did. But as children, we didn't hear it. It wasn't spoken about around us. We were not, like, they didn't tell us. They talked amongst each other. So how would we know what words they used when they were discussing it, when it was adult talk and kids could see their way the fuck out of the room?
So Angela didn't know what the word condemn meant when that was the issue.
Okay, so now that's not what I said. I said we didn't use those words.
As a kid. I'm talking to her now, words, right?
And she has condemned Edward. She's done it publicly. She's said it on her own channel.
That was literally the point of.
Why did you bring? Because you're asking us. You were asking us about that, and we were trying to explain to you that back when we were kids.
Okay,
I'll just shut up.
This is great.
Let you talk over me.
It's like, Ryan, can you condemn a pedophile? Like, that's an easy one. I'm like, and if they say they give some weird answer, I'm gonna be like, what do you mean? I'm gonna be confused. Yeah, of course. And if you say like that's just because they didn't use that word back in the day, or like I don't even. What are you talking about? It's like logically incoherent. You know. So like
Only
that's
to you,
like,
Ryan.
I'm
You're
not,
the
like,
only person that
I'm
thinks
not, like,
this is
crashing out or
logically.
whatever over this. I'm just
You
if
are
anything, I might be
crashing
like
out about
annoyed
it.
and kind of laughing at it, but that's
All right,
about
so
it.
now you're not listening to NTF, who is the panel host, and you've made her leave because you won't shut up and understand that.
I can't make anyone do anything. She left.
Oh, okay, Ryan, you're not responsible for anything, and you know everything. So what's the point?
Yeah, I actually know literally everything. So maybe you should take notes.
Brave little toaster, you're funny, dude. I'm not getting wrecked. Ryan is just speaking on generations he doesn't know about and what happened during those
I guess I
generations.
don't. Like they didn't use the word condemn. I don't know. I mean, we're kind
See,
of going in
again, you're
circles here.
saying that. You're going back to create the argument. Yeah,
What?
but I've said it 40 million times, Ryan, at this point, that they probably did. I'm not saying that. You're making it about
argument then. If you're like, because if you're saying you can like they condemn pedophiles and they condemn Edward Sears, there's literally no disagreement then. Like, what are you talking about?
Yes, because the point of the conversation was you were demanding Angela tell you that she condemned Edward.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I don't demand. I don't make demands.
Okay.
Like,
no, you just talk until someone agrees with you.
Yeah, because I was confused because
See,
someone
at
says
least
like
you
they can't
admit
condemn
it.
like Jerry Fogel or whatever. I'd be like, what? Like that's kind of confused me. Like I'm not even. I wasn't even like mad.
Please come up
necessarily.
here,
I was more
Kelly.
like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Ryan, you're just the most unreasonable person to talk to.
You
like you
you're not
really
making
are.
Sense, and you just know that you're not.
Ryan, I'm your friend, but damn, like I don't even.
And you know, like you're not going to be able to like sell me the bridge you're selling.
I'm not
obviously.
trying to sell you a bridge. I lived.
I mean, you're not going to sell me a literal
what,
bridge,
Ryan? When you grow up,
when you
this is all I have to say left. And if you interrupt me, I'm going to scream.
Go on.
You think that you know everything, and that's sad. That's a sad state of affairs for you because you're learning nothing.
I know
you're not
everything.
Okay. Interrupt me. You don't know anything. You know what ChatGPT tells you. That doesn't make you smart. We could all use ChatGPT, and we could all think our own versions of things, because when you have a conversation the way you talk with ChatGPT, it becomes your life, and they adapt to the things you're saying and tell you let me finish. AI adapts to the conversations you have with it and then agrees with you on basically fucking everything. So of course you're going to think you're right about everything. So I'm going to leave it all alone. You're not in the Discord anymore. You can have your arguments in your own Discord. And just keep thinking that you know everything, Ryan, even about generations that you didn't grow up in. And when you grow up and you get some real life experience, let me finish because I'm almost done. When you get some real life experience, maybe you can come back and have real conversations.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like back then, they like maybe in Abraham Lincoln's day, like maybe they had airplanes too.
See, and now you're just being a facetious smartass because that's what you do is deflect. You deflect when someone puts you in your place.
So Abraham Lincoln, what the fuck? Is that what they mean?
It's gonna invoke. It is what like you're literally saying people didn't condemn things. It's like how we started the conversation.
Ryan, I've only said 13 million times that they have, and I'm sure they did back then, and people were arrested once in a blue fucking moon, but it wasn't in our faces like it is today. That's the point I'm trying to get across to you. You think it was the same way back then that it is now, and it's not. Are you listening? Like, you need to go back and listen to this.
That's nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
No, it's... Yeah, NTF can answer for herself.
I don't have it. I have my true crime Discord, and that's about it. I'm not in any like group.
Yeah.
I don't have any groups. I'm in Ryan's fucking Discord, but I don't talk in there. I don't even look at that.
So I have a question. I have a question, Ryan. So what did bringing up this conversation, whether people knew who it was or not, let's leave me and bringing that up. What did bringing that conversation up have to anything to do with what you're dealing with right now with FM and these not catches
because if
and all
someone,
that?
if someone denies something that's objective reality, and I'll get logically annoyed by it in that kind of way, where it's like they just say back in the day they didn't condemn things. That's why they can't condemn Edward Stairs.
She did. She said she's not. The whole point of it was she's not going to do it on demand. You wanted it to happen, and she said no, just like she did when everyone attacked her. She's not going to do it this. Oh my Jesus fuck! Yeah, you were relentless in trying to get her to say she condemns him to you. That's exactly what happened, and I wish she was here. But
that's not exactly what happened. It was literally like I kind of just had a follow up. I was like, so wait, I mean, do you mean you don't condemn it? Like, do you condemn Edward Stairs? I would take it that you do, and then we got into this weird argument.
Because Ryan, the argument happened because Ryan, all of Nunya's people, all of the other side, everyone's saying, "Oh, you need to say this, you need to say that, you need to say you condemn him, you need to say what was the other word? Denounced him."
That's not what I said.
I said the other people. See, you're not listening.
Okay.
I said this is what everyone else is, because you're like at this point you don't want to listen. I get you, because this is how you are.
I'm multitasking a little bit, but that's about it.
Well, aren't you supposed to be on your way to a catch?
I'm literally packing. I'm checking out my hotel.
Are you going to be 7 hours late? See, I can be an asshole if you'd like.
I wasn't 7 hours late, but again, like it's very easy to convince people of obviously of like pretty dumb stuff. Like, because like you're trying to convince me that people didn't condemn things. Like,
no, I'm not, Ryan. That's not at all what I'm trying to convince you of. What I'm trying to convince you of is that people didn't talk about it back then. It was not widely discussed like it is today, and I know I'm right about that. Whether people think I'm spurging or not, that's
because
fine.
I'm not disputing that. Once again, I'm not disputing that. I never disputed that.
Then what? So your actual problem is that Angela wouldn't use the word condemned when you were asking about it.
I guess technically, well, not
okay,
demand.
And that's why you brought it up. Thank you. My job is done here.
And I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. No one would have known that conversation happened until you said you were a part of the conversation, and like I didn't even get to specifics. I didn't say anything with Edward Stairs or condemn or any of that. Like I was like, someone, right, said that back in the day they didn't condemn stuff, and I thought that was ridiculous. That could have been a conversation I had someone last week.
But it's true though. Like, I mean, I'm just saying that they didn't.
Bro, how's that true? They didn't invent the word condemn like yesterday.
I mean, like, what's up with the words? Like, it doesn't matter about the words, bro. Okay, so now you used to fight over disavow, and now we're fighting over condemned. Okay, got it. Fuck off, Toaster.
I guess. I mean, yeah.
I wasn't even here for this conversation. I mean, so I don't know.
That was good content, though. I mean, I think you'll probably get your watch hours up. You know.
I don't really care about that, though.
Get a good monetized channel. I mean, you got peak content, so that's pretty good.
I wasn't even trying to. Okay, do you think you started talking about it first, and she came up. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I said, hey, come up here and talk about this. She was in the chat.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen. I'm helping you.
I would have been fine. I was fine.
I'm bringing traffic. I'm bringing content to your channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So awesome. I'm just content, Ryan? At
this point,
yes. Yeah. Constantine, I definitely adrenal dumping, and I'm feeling good, even though I'm not trying to adrenaline dump. I'm just trying. It's really difficult to speak to someone with such a thick skull. And I did get a little, wow, but it's really difficult because Ryan's making it about one word when we were trying to explain to him how things were for us as kids and how we grew up and what the general consensus was, which was adults didn't talk about that shit with or around children. So we don't know what the fuck they said, Ryan, and they certainly didn't protect half of us.
Well, that's not what the conversation was about.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
no, right. The conversation was about you wanting Angela to condemn Edward to your face, basically.
I was confused that she wouldn't. Yeah.
No, you
that.
were confused as to why she wouldn't say the word you wanted her to say. And it's because she's
Except the word
already
I wanted to
gone
say, like,
on
I was kinda
panels.
Like, I was confused. I'm like, so do you mean you don't like? I was like, do you condemn Edward Stairs? Like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't understand what she was saying. I still don't. I was confused.
Ryan, she even told you she's got nothing to do with Edward. She condemned him on her own channel. She said what she had to say on her own channel. It's on you to find that and listen to it. It doesn't make you.
Here's another thing. So, like,
Oh
what
my
I
Jesus
said
Christ.
was if that conversation was public, I would say, like, I was kind of just being honest. Like, the takeaway would be that just saying, like, you have nothing to do with them, but you're not condemning them. That would make it sound like you're not. That would make it sound like you're not condemning them, even though I thought she did, and you did. Because you're saying that they didn't use that word back in the day. Like, what? That was what it was about. It was about me demanding someone to use a word.
Do you know how I did it?
Public.
I said that he was a fucking scumbag and he should be under the jail and Texas should drop the ball. Do I need to say the word condemned, or do you take that from all of what I said?
Okay, but I would ask you, like, do you condemn Edward Stairs?
Of course I do.
Then what are we talking about? What the fuck? What are you talking about?
You didn't ask me, dumbass. You did not ask me. You picked a fight with
Okay,
Angela,
but
a fight you knew you were picking.
I mean, weren't you from the same generation? I mean, I don't know.
No,
I'm
Angela is
confused,
10 years older than I am. If
Okay,
not
so
more.
they didn't use the word condemn in her generation, what you're saying. Is the age
No,
gap
oh my
between-
God. Again,
Okay.
you're going back to a single word, and I'm telling you how they condemned the situation was not by saying, I condemn this, I condemn this, I condemn this, guys, I condemn this.
Yeah.
That's not how conversations went back then. They talked
I
about
believe
how
they didn't.
awful
That's not
it-
what I'm saying either.
Can I thank God there's another adult here? No. Oh my God.
I don't know. I wasn't even here for the conversation. That's why I'm like not seeing.
No, you're
Yeah.
fine, LTF.
I'm just up here to back up Ryan and to get Jimmy.
Fuck you, Toots.
You're always told to shush to it. So there's a reason fucking for that.
You shush.
Right? Well, fucking, I'm completely lost. I think I'm an intervention here.
Okay.
You guys have been arguing the same thing for now for half an hour. None of us have got a clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Ryan, I can dumb it down in 2 seconds. Ryan wants Angela to say the word condemned when it comes to Edward Stairs, and he was very confused as to why she wouldn't. And now it turned into a deep conversation about how things were different for us back in the day than they are now, and how things were reported on differently back then. And now it's turned into condemn.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, Angela is trash. So,
No, shut your mouth.
Yeah. So, I can't say. I just came up here as a member of the collective. I was wondering, weren't you having a catch today?
It's easy to talk to in chat, Toaster, when you have me blocked. Who's the sad one? Not me. Sorry, Telly.
Oh, so wasn't there a catch for the collective today, Ryan?
Yeah, he's packing for it right now.
There's I'm still in my hotel.
So, what, have you got a plan?
Yes.
Have
We
you?
have a plan.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to turn in a guy who like sent dick pics and everything, and then my decoy has something set up. We're just gonna kind of see how that unfolds. I have a plan, but I don't see it. But yeah.
So, what, you're going to turn him in, or are you going to see how it unfolds?
Well, I mean, so I'm kind of being advised to not like do a door knock necessarily because he has like he was in the news for gun charges, which I talked about yesterday. But I have another sketch set
So,
up
what
for
have
my
you
decoy.
decided? You discussed that yesterday. So, have you decided not to confront him? Or?
No, it'll depend. But what I might do is I might figure out a way that I can get him outside of his house by calling him or something, or setting something up that I want to discuss right here. But like a package delivery or something.
So
But-
you don't have a plan.
I do have a plan. I kind of just told you what my plan was. So Yeah.
Well, you didn't. You just said, yeah, you'll see what happens and how it unfolds, and maybe you'll give him a
No,
package.
the plan would be based on how things go.
Okay. And what determines how
Plan
things go? What kind of things are?
What happened to the sound?
I mean, if he,
okay.
I guess he just like completely doesn't go outside, I guess what I would probably do is like get the cops to go to his house, and I would just sit in the car, and then I would report it, and then I would just wait till my next decoy sets up the catch also in PA, and then do that catch. That's what I do.
Okay. So you are going to try and tempt him out of the property, out of his
Yes.
front door, so you can confront him, even though you said that you weren't going to do that because he was dangerous.
I didn't. That's not what I said.
Oh, it's something like that. So you said something about he had a lot of gun charges and violence charges, and you had a conversation, and it wasn't a good idea to confront him, so you were just going to turn him in.
No, that would be if I can't get him outside.
Okay, so your plan is to
So
get
if I
him
can get
outside.
outside, I'm sure. Yeah. So okay. So I mean, if I can get him outside, I'm sure there's no weapons and all that. Like that's kind of how I'm gonna do it. Then I can have an interview with him. But if it kind of just like, but I won't be banging on some door of like a guy who probably
Right.
like has a million felonies and violence charges and gun charges, and I'll probably just turn him in, and then I'll just catch the guy that my decoy set up. It depends.
So that's happening today, is it?
Yes, that will happen today. Yeah.
Yeah. Have we got any sort of time frame? I'd like
I make
to
it way
watch
more. I make it way more on it being the right time than a time frame, but the approximate day will be this will be either like this thing will happen today, but the next sketch probably will happen either today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll happen when it just happens. Yeah. Yeah. I'm even
what
mad.
time- what
I saw
time-
there's like funny. Like, yeah.
What time you got to get out of the hotel?
I'm right now.
Right
Yeah.
now. So why are you on panels picking fights with people if you've got shit to do?
I'm thinking of like, yeah. I'm just basically I'm just kind of multitasking. If you kind of see me, I'm just like putting stuff in my
okay.
car and yeah, and just on the phone. You know, people I think I'm just on the phone talking to someone, but my phone talking to you.
Yeah, I can't walk and chew gum, so I tend to project that onto other people. Yeah, well, good luck. I hope it works out for you.
I appreciate it.
I hope you get him. Yeah, and
too.
Junie, do better. Oh, she's
Yeah,
gone.
she will.
She's gone. All right,
leave
talk to you later. See you, NTF.
But so
What happened? Okay.
yeah.
I'll do better next time, Toots. I did pretty good today. Junie started it, Telly. Well, Junie didn't start it. Ryan started it by bringing up a conversation that happened in private, whether he said who or not. The point was the conversation was private, and the people that know are going to say something because you shouldn't have brought it up to make a point about something else.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
You brought the conversation up, Ryan. You actually said, I had this conversation about the word condemned and da-da-da-da-da. You brought it up.
Yeah, it was someone. But that's the whole point of that is that no one would know who's in that conversation or what it's about.
The point is when it's private, it's private. It doesn't get spoken about in public, period. Period.
What is your point though? It's like that no one would know. No one would know until you brought. Like the only person that made it known is you. Like
Doesn't matter.
no one
It's
would
'cause it's
know.
a private conversation. Like
It was a private conversation, period. You're damn right I came up here to address you about it.
Yeah, if I released like details or whatever, like that would be another thing. But there's no details. It was like it was a super broad conversation that I could have had with someone down the street a week ago or something, or years ago.
But you know that's
Like,
not
up
what
until
happened,
now-
Ryan. You brought it up to prove a point about something completely different. You brought it up to deflect from the situation you're going through right now. And you're damn right I'm going to come up here and call you out on it because you did it in my Discord and you brought it public, period. I don't care if you use names or not.
I'm not going through anything. I'm just, in a very logical community, and sometimes it's good for content, I guess.
Okay. So you're using private conversations for content now. Thank you for admitting that.
Wow, Ryan. Why are you doing
No.
that, buddy?
That's shady as fuck, Ryan. No wonder you don't trust anybody. It's because you're not trustworthy.
So
Did you ever think of that?
I actually trust
Like
people
everyone
that,
you work
I
with
trust
has
people that would make
ended up with a
plans
problem
and,
with you.
like a sting kind of operation. I would, sir.
Junie's Discord is a lot of fun. The people that left,
Hello.
no, Michael Beverly,
Hello?
you're actually quite wrong.
Hey, whoa.
What the fuck is he doing? Or who's he telling hey whoa
Who
to?
are you talking to?
Yeah, he muted, so
Someone's in my
I'm
hotel.
assuming-
I don't know what's going on. Someone's in my hotel. Why is he in my hotel? What? Okay, I have to. What the fuck? Someone's in my hotel. What the fuck? Yeah. There was like a kid in my hotel, bro.
What?
Why is there?
The fuck?
Oh Lord.
Just get off the panel, Ryan. Go.
Yeah, before you say something that's gonna make you look really bad.
Yeah, my door half open because I was like loading shit in my car. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
You know what?
the fuck?
Kids tend to run around and get away from their parents, Ryan. That could, it happens.
yeah.
Like, don't have a
No, I don't
seizure
know.
about it.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have
don't know.
said that
It's
because I'm not making fun of your seizures. I just meant don't have a fit about it. I used the wrong word. Sorry.
I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm just taking my stuff. Yeah, the key.
What the
Oh,
fuck is going on?
It's late checkout. He's probably supposed to check out by 11, but he was busy on panel.
That's yeah. Yeah. I'll you got me there. I will pay for my sins of
What is your problem, bro?
being late for a late checkout. I will
So we're the reason
kind-
why you got late checkout, you said? Is that what you just said?
No,
It
I'm
was
late
a
checkout
low,
because
but
I got late
Dexter, I
checkout.
didn't even think about it when I
I'm
said
good.
it. You're very right.
Oh, hell no, nigga.
I didn't mean it that like against him particularly. I just meant don't have a conniption about it. And I should not have said what I said. I 100% take that back. I didn't mean it like directly because of that situation. I didn't think about it till after I said it.
Wait, what's going on?
Nothing. I just said something stupid to you that I shouldn't have said. And I took it back.
It's all good.
I took it back immediately.
I'm not mad at anyone. Like,
No, well,
This is
I
just-
just said don't have a
whatever.
seizure about it without thinking. And I didn't mean that as a dig at you. I just said like don't have a conniption. And I am sorry, I didn't mean to say it. That's how it came out.
well, I'll also commit to not having a seizure or a conniption. So
Please
we'll,
don't have a seizure. I don't want that for you. Like I didn't mean it that way.
This
I
is
believe
just fun. You believe it,
Yeah.
Ryan? Okay.
He knows I didn't mean that.
Yeah, no,
Like,
actually,
no.
honestly, what kind of happened was like I thought like I was kind of like trying to shoo the person away, and the person like wouldn't go in. They just like kept going in, so that kind of freaked me out. So that
Because
was
they
what
have a
happened.
schedule and you're supposed to be out by 11 a.m.
No, but it was like yeah, if it was a hotel person, like that would make sense. But it was like I don't know, a kid. I was like, I don't understand that. I understand what just happened. So yeah,
What? I'm just disappointed.
So am I.
Like, Ryan, don't act like we don't like we haven't had your back. Like and tried to support you and stuff. Like, don't act like we just all of a sudden like didn't stop. We still do that. I
bro,
still, I
like
still
it's
do
not.
that.
Yeah, it's
That's how
not
you're
that,
acting
bro.
right now. You're
It's
acting
not.
like we weren't like your friends
It's
and shit.
not.
Like, we talk about
It's
other stuff.
not. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Okay, so it's not that deep. But so it's okay. Cool. I see.
Yeah, roll in the cap watching. Hope to see you in the next catch.
Yeah.
Part of the movement. 10 full pipes up, and yeah,
You should probably put the 10-foot pipe down. I think that's part of your problem.
This thing on meth or something, bro.
Like it's not normal to not be willing. And I know that I had my moments in time where I didn't want to hear what anybody had to say. And I spurred the fuck out on the daily on this YouTubes. But my point coming up, and the only point I had coming up was period, you don't take a private conversation, whether you don't use names or not. It was something that was done in confidence with the expectation that it would stay there, period. And if you can't do that, well, that's sad. And like I said, if you don't trust people, maybe look at yourself because you're doing things that make you untrustworthy.
I trust people.
Oh, well,
I
you
mean,
did
I
it the other
believe-
day.
No,
Yeah.
I have to figure out. I talk about like strategy and how to do that the right way. Yeah, I mean, definitely don't make assumptions. Don't like think people are. I didn't know planning was a position. Like some people plan, some people don't. I didn't
I'm
know
a
that.
planner.
You know?
I understand the need for a plan.
Fuck off, TBS.
But yeah, and I just don't know how it could be late to anything if there's no plan. You know, I don't know how that works either because that's like based on a plan. You need a plan to be late.
So Bobby Joe is lying. I don't think Bobby Joe would lie about
So
anything.
Bobby Joe,
I don't either.
So
really?
I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
Especially
no.
with the kids, because I know Bobby Joe.
Not when it comes to kids, no.
Really? Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
right,
really?
She's like,
Really?
she's like a bro. She's
Can
like,
you believe
she's
it?
been like
Really?
she's been like a drama queen, like off the handle or whatever. Like I don't know, like problem with her, but like everyone knows she's
Yeah, but she's
emotional.
not gonna like cook up a catch by like bringing. She's not doing that. Period. She's not gonna lie on you and like all that shit. So why are you lying, Ryan? Like, just, whatever.
I don't lie.
You just did,
I don't
oh,
lie.
my phone. God, I'm dead. Okay, I'm dead now for real.
I know.
My life is over.
I don't lie.
It's over.
I don't lie. I don't
Yeah,
lie.
that's a bull.
I'm
You
going
just
to find
lied right
the
now, bro. You're lying right now, bro. You literally just lied to all of our faces.
Lie about what? I mean, honestly, it's very easy to probably like convince like a lot of people here of just like anything. You know, it doesn't take much to do. Doesn't
To
take much.
convince what? To convince who of
I
what?
mean, yeah, like I guess like most of like a whole chat or whatever it is of really anything. It doesn't take much work.
Oh, God.
Ryan, I hate to inform you of this, but you don't convince anybody of much. And I'm not trying to take a dig at you, but most people just tolerate listening to you.
Yeah, because I don't demagogue. I don't like use like playing to emotionalism and stuff like that. Like I actually use like
No,
logic
you
or
just
whatever,
you
whatever
just repeat what AI tells you, and then you repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. Like AI is the end all be all when AI is actually misinforming you at this point because you're talking to it like a therapist, and therefore it's going to conform to how you're speaking to it, and it's going to repeat things back to you that you want to hear. And if you don't know that that's how AI works, just keep talking to it. It'll ruin your fucking life. So far, what has it done good for you, other than creating your? Yeah, go. No one's stopping you.
No, not you guys. Someone's in the door.
Oh, jeez.
Someone's blocking my doorway.
Then call the police. Get off the panel. If it's like.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, no, I know. I was just like, I know. Yeah, I was just. Yeah. No, it's good. Everyone's good. Yeah, everyone's good. Yeah.
Jilly, you would know. You helped. So, like, don't act like you're all innocent until you rage quit the Discord. Like, stop with me. Just stop. I didn't do anything to you. You're mad at someone else.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, no, I don't know. The person was like just blocking the doorway, and I was like, "Can I go? Can I go?" I don't know how to deal with the situation.
Which right there, you don't even know how to check in and out of a hotel. So my like your arguments are moot at this point.
No, not someone's in the doorway. I don't know. I don't know how to walk through people. I haven't learned that yet.
What happened? What did he discuss?
Say, excuse me, can I pass through? That's all. It's very simple.
I did. I literally said that. That's what it said.
No, you just kept saying, "Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?"
Is there a difference?
Well, when you say "excuse me," you're being polite. When you say "Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?" you're being rude.
That was rude as fuck. He said that well.
I guess. I don't know. Like,
Ryan, what the fuck is
That's what I'm getting. You don't pick up on social cues, and I'm not dogging you for that. I get there's a whole thing for that, but like AI is not helping you pick up on social cues. AI is like keeping you trapped in your little bubble of not reacting and relating to humanity.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to like merge into AI, trying to be like a cyborg. So I'm kind of working on it.
It's failing you.
No, I believe in it. You know, like if we're all like computers, you know, like it'll be
Found out a long time ago, Doctor.
Yeah, it's starting to outpace humans. You know, so I think just try to be a part of that.
Crazy jerk.
Facts, Mr. Mushroom Tea.
What do you mean, John? What up, John? Sorry about last night.
Jody.
Internet totally.
Exactly. And that's sad that it's so easy to derail.
Like,
Which actually isn't a me problem. Because I'm not the
There's
one that's out there doing things.
There isn't quite a place on the internet like this. Say that.
Ryan, oh my God, dude. I swear to God.
What did he say?
There's not a place quite. Wait, I think I said like there's not a place.
There are
quite
many,
like
you did say it wrong, quite like this. There's actually plenty of communities that have drama all the time and treat each other like shit. And here I am just trying to explain something to you and it turns into an argument because you refuse to hear anything anyone says to you. And that's not that's not false. That's facts.
You said that back in the day they didn't use the word condemn and that.
No, I said back in. You're lying. You're 100% lying. I didn't say they didn't use the word condemned. I said back in the day. Okay, here we go. Ryan's gonna talk under me while I speak.
Content for what, Ryan? Like, we don't need you to get off my panel if you think you're just content. Get off. Go. I'll kick your ass off here. Go.
I'm not doing this for content. I'm doing this because you brought up a private conversation. B, you're saying that I said back in the day they didn't use the word condemned, and that's not what I said. I said back in the day, all of this wasn't discussed like it's discussed now.
It was really the whole point. What I said.
I don't need content. That's fucking whack as hell. He said that shit. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Sorry.
You like.
And see, I can't say what I want because he keeps talking over me because he knows that I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, that's what it is. Definitely. It
is you, Ryan. I never said they didn't use the word condemn back in those words never came out of my mouth. What I said was back in our generations, back in our day, this shit wasn't discussed like it's discussed today. That's all the point I was trying to make with you.
But that was never disputed.
It's clearly disputed because you brought it up today on a public panel.
It was never disputed.
Okay.
At that point, ever.
Okay.
Go fuck yourself, Tommy boy.
Okay, Ryan. Well, okay, Ryan. Just go do your catches. Do something positive if that's what you're concerned about.
Yeah, actually, I do got to get on the road. It's been real, though. Catch me aside. Shout out. Back.
Ew.
What? What's ill?
You,
the way you're acting, bro. Like, you're just acting like an ass.
You're really acting like you're just
like
acting ridiculous.
What?
I said, you're acting retarded as fuck, I said.
Oh, yeah. You guys are talking at the same time.
Oh, God. Just go.
Cons, you can kiss your biscuit, sir.
I'm not even Spurgeon.
Neither am I.
It's
pointless to have a conversation with him about something he is absolutely convinced he's correct on. Whether he misread the situation or not, he's still convinced that he is absolutely 100% right, and that's fine. Jilly's got a lot to say in chat. Why don't you come up and talk to me, Jilly?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, let's do it. We're here. Why don't you tell everybody why you rage quit the Discord? Because you got mad at someone else, and now you're running your mouth about me like I did something to you when I didn't. All I told you is I wasn't going to fight with you about it, and that pissed you off. And I'm still not going to fight with you.
I'm like lost right now. I don't know what to say. I'm just like,
I didn't have a problem with Jilly at all. And I've even said that since the whole bullshit happened. Dowd's not in my Discord. Nice try, Jilly. Oh, NTF can affirm that. Even though she's not in there anymore, she knows I would never add Dowd to anything. Because I condemn him. Is that clear enough? I've said that plenty of times before. I have nothing to do with Daniel Dowd. But look at Jilly bringing up Dowd. Why don't you bring up Ed next?
Oh, fuck.
Charitable? She's only going to push me to see if I'll say things that were said in private, which I won't. How about you come up and talk about how you tried to tell people that Nick was a pedophile because he had his adult Marine son as his profile picture?
Jesus Christ.
Tell the community why you did that. I don't wonder about Dowd at all. At all. He's a shit baby. He's worse than a shit baby. He deserves a wood chipper just like anybody else that does those things. Just like Edward. Just like all the pedophiles that get caught. I've already made it clear how I feel, so.
Well, this is awkward. This is not how I wanted this to go, but
It's not how I wanted it to go, but talking to Ryan is like talking to a brick wall.
yeah, dude, I have nothing to say to Ryan. Right? Ryan said that we're doing this for content. Like, get your ass off my panel then.
Yeah, no. Not doing it for content, trying to prove a point.
Fuck, Ryan. I should slap the shit out of you for that, for saying that.
And there were plenty of people that are my generation and older that were in this chat that said that's exactly how it was. We didn't discuss it, period. It wasn't that it wasn't bad. Of course it was bad. It just wasn't discussed. And some of our parents even brushed it under the rug as to not have to deal with it at all. Some of us got no justice and we weren't allowed to talk about it.
Is that you? Is that you,
Hello?
Julie? Yeah, you're on panel. Sorry. I was just making sure it was you.
Okay.
At least, Jilly, whether it's an argument or not, we can go one at a time.
What is your problem? What did Ryan do in the 45 minutes I wasn't on the stream? Well, in the chat, rather.
Ryan brought up a conversation that was had after you left the Discord, but privately, period. It was a private conversation. And I came up to address him about it. And then it turned into a whole thing about him not understanding what we were trying to tell him about back in the 80s, the 90s, the late 70s. It wasn't discussed like it is today, that it wasn't in everyone's faces like it is today with the internet and prod catching groups and so on and so forth. But he was stuck on the fact, and he brought Angela's name up, so I'll say it. He was stuck on the fact that Angela, on demand, wouldn't say the word condemned. Because it's just not how she speaks. And people speak differently. We all speak differently. We all say different words that mean the same things. But because it was demanded of her, she acted just like she has in the past, where if it's demanded of her, she ain't going to say shit. That's just how she is. So because she wouldn't say condemned, and then I was trying to tell Ryan, like, if you ever not, the silent generation, the boomers, the Gen Xers, those things, if they did happen, they weren't discussed around children. Most families didn't discuss any of that around children. So how would we know what word they used to quote unquote condemn it, whether it was condemned, disavow, whatever. And he stayed stuck on the fact that he tried to say that I said that back in the day the word condemned wasn't a thing, and that it wasn't in the, he said stupid shit like, oh, it wasn't in the dictionary, it wasn't like, and that's none of the things I was trying to say. I was trying to say that back then in our generations, as someone who lived through it and lived through sexual assault and sexual abuse and didn't get anything done because it was, oh, parents didn't want to call the cops, parents didn't want to get, like, it was a whole thing. Parents didn't want the neighborhood to know. It was a lot of things, but he's just stuck on the fact that I'm trying to say that back in the day, that the word condemned wasn't even a word. And that's not at all what I said. So that was what the argument was about. Basically, him bringing up a private conversation and him trying to justify it by saying, well, I didn't say who. Not the point. Yes, I'm going to call you out for it.
But
and that
you're
was
mad at him for bringing it up, but you just told everybody exactly what the conversation was.
I already did, Jilly. I said it during then because he brought up Angela's name. So then I was like, well, here we go then. I guess that's what we're going to do. And he brought up Angela's name, not me. Yeah.
So no, that's not what happened.
Jilly, NTF, did I say how it happened wrong?
No.
Thank you.
I mean, obviously there was a lack of awareness of child sexual abuse back in the day. That was never disputed by me, ever.
No one's saying
And if you're saying that, well, I mean, if you're saying that's what it was about, then how could we argue when that was never my position? I would disagree on that.
I also said, so you're picking one thing out of the multitude of things I just said. I also said that you brought up the conversation. You were mad. You were not mad, but you were basically.
But you're saying I was saying something that I didn't say.
What did I say that you didn't say, Ryan?
I mean, you're trying to make it sound like I was disputing that there was a lack of awareness of child abuse, child sexual abuse, or pedophilia.
I was contending, Ryan. See, you heard one thing.
Is that not what you were saying? It wasn't talked about that day. That means lack of awareness. So what are you saying?
No, I'm not saying that people weren't aware. I've already said this in the stream. I'm not saying weren't aware. People were aware. They got the paper, they read it in the news. It wasn't like we had the internet to go be like, oh, 47,000 fucking pedophiles got busted in all these different states today. Like, that wasn't a thing. There were no online. This is before Chris Hansen's time. It wasn't a widely publicized thing. If parents talked about it, they talked about it privately. Us as children, we don't know exactly what they said or how they disavowed it.
Talked about it privately? Like, what does that even mean? Like, they didn't talk about it. I mean, they didn't have the internet, but they didn't talk about pedophilia publicly?
Not with children and not with children present. That's my point. Those sorts of things were not discussed around us.
Yeah, I mean, maybe for children and there was a lack of awareness. Yeah.
They just weren't. Our parents didn't discuss those sorts of, even whether we had good parents or bad parents, those things still were not discussed around us.
But I mean, you said no one talked about that.
The verbiage. How do you expect me as a child of those said parents, how do you expect me to know the exact verbiage that was used when they discussed it privately?
What are you talking about?
Referring to the word condemned, whether they said condemned or this is fucked up or that's fucking bullshit. Like, how am I supposed to know exactly how they worded it? What I'm telling you is it wasn't discussed. I don't know. It wasn't discussed in front of us. It wasn't discussed publicly like it is now. That's the point you're missing. I know, Jody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know what even you're trying to say. So now you're not even saying there wasn't a lack of awareness. So what are you like? You're saying it's like saying people didn't talk. I'm trying to like work this out in my head. Like, you're saying people didn't talk about that back then. Yeah, because there was a lack of awareness.
Ryan, you popped back in. Did you hear anything that Jilly asked me?
I mean, I heard like a couple things of like just what you were kind of just like reiterating my argument, which just had nothing to do with what I said. So. When
Jilly came up on panel and asked me what happened in the 45 or so minutes when she wasn't in chat,
and none of what you said happened.
NTF did I not say exactly what happened, or am I delusional, or is he, like, at this point?
Maybe both.
Is it maybe both? What the fuck?
Yeah. So yeah,
actually exactly told her exactly.
I didn't bring up Angela G. Basically, like how I started the conversation was there would be no way to know that this conversation happened in the community, who was with, or anything like that identifiable at all. Because then Junie outed the entire conversation.
In my Discord, I have a right to call you out for saying something that was done privately in my Discord.
You didn't do anything, but I didn't talk about the private conversation. I talked about it so broad that there's no way people would know what it's about.
It's about the principle, Ryan. The principle.
Trying to justify it, and the principle is you took something from a private conversation and you brought it publicly. And yes, you did say Angela G's name first. I didn't.
No, I said that. I said that after you outed that was a whole conversation that was had. Yeah.
But I didn't say who was part of it, and I said I wasn't going to say who was part of it. Those words came out of my mouth. I said this was a conversation in my Discord. Not after you said Angela's name.
It was after you outed the conversation. then I also said who was also with, and I
Oh
said
my
who it was
God.
specifically about. Yeah.
Right, but when I came up, I said, Ryan, why are you talking about a private conversation? I'm not going to say who was involved in it aside from myself.
And no one would know it was a private conversation until you said that.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. It's still the
Ryan-
principle. It's about you bringing
I don't
it up.
think you understand that.
Ryan, the principle is it was done in private and it was supposed to stay in private, period. It doesn't matter what,
The point of that, though, is not to release private details
if you
or
take
any
it
of that. But if it's
private,
completely generic,
oh my
there's
fucking God,
no, it
to a-
defeats the purpose.
you really
Who
are.
talked about Angela in the word condemned?
Yeah, after. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, no one would know that it was a private conversation or any of that until Juniper.
But I have the right, Ryan, to call you out on
You
it
do.
because you did it from my Discord. I have a
I'm not
right.
disputing your rights. Yeah.
But what you're not taking accountability for the fact that whether you said names or not, you took something that was said and done privately, and you're the big one that talks about no trust around here. You have no trust.
How would they know it was about? How would they know that it was about that in a private conversation with you guys?
And
How would they know?
point that you did it. Period.
If it wasn't for you, no one would know ever about that conversation.
No, maybe, but they wouldn't know
Literally.
who was a part of that conversation if it wasn't for you. That's the point. I didn't
Yeah,
tell it,
I did add a detail after you.
but you
like-
didn't have to. You didn't have to.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But because I thought it was like what it was already about because it kind of like it kind of was like begging for like what it was about, you know.
I
So,
actually
private contracts.
exactly what it was about. It wasn't begging for. I said what the conversation was about.
No, I
So
mean that's a figure of speech. It's like begging a question. It's not like you're literally begging. It's like I don't know if you understand like my
that's Ryan,
my words.
what you're saying now, but no,
Like,
that's
saying something begs a question doesn't mean like there's actual begging involved.
where you. Oh my God. Oh,
I don't know. This is the most like I don't know. Like I guess like semantic argument I think I've ever been in.
well, maybe you shouldn't have brought it up then. Point blank. Period. That's the whole point I've been trying to make. Is you shouldn't have said anything about it publicly, whether I came up here or not, and no one would have known who was in the conversation. Again, I came saying I'm not going to say who was part of the conversation, other than I know about it and I know that it was private. That's the point, Ryan. The principle of the matter is you took something from private, whether people knew about it or not, or would have known about it or not, if I came up or not. You took something private, and you brought it public. That is the point. And then you turned it into, and oh, well, people wouldn't say the word condemned, and it was about Edward. Well, obviously, people are going to know whether you say their names or not, who it was about.
No.
No, he's the only one to go after about it. What do you mean, no?
How would they know what it was about if? Yeah, like how I was speaking super broad. How would they know?
Hang on a second. I got to blow my nose.
Like based originally on what I said, no.
So, Ryan, was doubt a part of this conversation since we're airing it all out?
No, not that I don't think so. Was he?
Okay, so okay. Actually, I mean,
What?
I can't answer. So I don't know.
I just
Like, I
remember with you about the whole generational gap.
Yeah. So actually, it's answering the question though. I think I hear feedback. Okay, so
Hang on, I'll change my settings.
I think it's Jonesburg. How she can be for a moment. But so my position on Daniel Dowd is
Yeah, it's not me.
I
It's
think
muted. So let you
I
know.
think there's I don't know. But I think there's something there if yeah, it's just weird. So again, I'm hearing myself. I don't know, it's hard to think. I have to lower the volume. But yeah, my position is I think there's something with the Daniel Dowd thing that's sus. And I don't even know the relationship between Angela G at all and Dowd. Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if it was discussed. I think I remember it being brought up once. Yeah. That's all there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
From you.
Yeah, sorry, it's like a hearing but a voice I'm at. It's like hard to.
Yeah, no, it's NTF. Thank you.
Is it me?
I think so.
Yeah, just like mute for a moment, and then like when you talk, obviously, just
NTF, unmute. Oh, she left.
as you.
Okay, it is Jill.
Oh, damn it! I don't know what to do.
Is your echo off?
Maybe like echo cancellation.
Yeah.
Test.
It's weird. It was
Shit. I don't know.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
that's
come
what it's
back.
about.
What about now?
Jillie's gonna leave and come back. It was her, not you.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I don't like my voice either, so thank God that's fixed.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, I hear it still. Or it might be me. Wait, hold on.
Maybe it's you. Gotta
Let me
be.
take a look at.
I mean, it's always my
I
fault.
thought I had YouTube open.
Well, it actually had stopped for a second, but then when Ryan started talking again, it came back.
Oh, it's me.
See how quick you are to blame me for the problems that other people cause?
Stop.
Yeah. Guess so. Wait, no.
You
Hold
were
on.
the only one that wasn't me. That's why I thought it was you.
Yeah, hear it less now, so we're good. Yeah, I guess like I don't even know if Android G and Daniel Dowd are
The rest of us
whatever.
can still hear it again. I think you're gonna have to go and come back.
I'll be in chat.
Wait, no, Jilly muted and it's gone.
Hello?
Jilly, are you there?
I still hear it.
I do too.
Well,
Here, I'll leave and come back. Maybe it is me.
testing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it echoing? No? Okay, good.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know.
Shut up, Lark.
Okay, it's definitely not me because I heard it while you guys were on camera. But Jilly muted and it stopped.
Jesus Christ.
I know, this is wild.
Some NTF. Unmute or something.
Hello?
See, she's just manufacturing all of this to make it look like I'm the problem.
What are you talking about?
You're fucking with the audio.
I'm really not. I don't know how to fuck with the audio, Jilly. You give me too much credit.
Every time I unmute, you unmute. Every time I mute, you mute. You're trying to make it look like it's me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, this is Gamma.
I'm not sure why it's like it's not doing it. All right, Jilly, you unmute and then I will mute. That way you don't think it's me doing anything crazy. And we'll see if it's going on between you and NTF with me muted.
I just okay.
I don't want to fight with her. I mean, I'm perfectly capable of having a conversation with her.
If you're gonna mute, then mute. Okay, here we go. See? It's all some kind of manufactured thing she's doing because she's really mad I left her Discord.
It's really not the case. I just left and came back. I don't know how to fuck with the audio.
What happened, bro?
What the fuck?
I'm just here, bro. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know how it got so bad. But it's definitely not me.
It wasn't me. I don't have any clue what's going on here, people.
Well,
You have to fix the audio. Cat eyes.
I don't really know what she wants from me.
Oh, so I'm echoing still?
No.
Oh, Toaster said I am. Hold on, let me just check my things. Audio. Is it... No, I have a nice laptop.
Still, yes, you're still echoing NTF. It wasn't me.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Okay, I hear you fine now. Hang on, this doesn't help when I leave fucking YouTube on. There's
This
still
is
a
just cortisol farming. Like I see what you're doing, and I think everyone in chat does too.
What are you talking about?
You're cortisol farming the panel.
Oh yes, because I need more cortisol. I do. You're right.
No, you're farming cortisol from us all on the panel by manufacturing audio issues.
Okay. If you say so. Even though I don't know the first fucking thing about all of this. My microphone is on default. Let's see. Settings. Audio. I have echo cancellation on and I have automatically adjust volume. I'm on my phone. I don't have a computer, so tell me how I'm doing this intentionally.
I don't know. It's just a gut feeling.
Well, yeah. That's because you're angry right now at me.
Am I?
I don't know. You acted. You left the Discord mad at someone else. You called me and told me how you
this is what we're
felt.
talking about. This is what you came up and started spurging out at Ryan for.
No, you come up and you're going to start shit with me, Julie. I'm going to tell people how, like, the truth. I'm not going to let you just, what's the word, LARP the shit out of
Tell you that
me.
you're cortisol farming by manufacturing audio issues. You're gonna air it all out.
I might as well, because that's what you called Nick a pedophile for no fucking reason.
Did I call him a pedophile, or did I say that it was weird that he had a photo that he
of
was
his grown
catfishing as his son?
of his grown adult son?
Well,
Why would you say anything like
yeah.
that? You're mad at him. Why don't you just go talk to him?
So if he's a grown adult son, how is he a pedophile for catfishing using
Billy,
his
you know
son's
what
photo?
you were insinuating. Like, let's not. You know what you were insinuating. You got mad at all of us and you left the Discord because I wouldn't have your back on something I thought you were wrong about. Let's be real.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. You want to make it public. Let's give the people what they want.
I thought this
You're
was
the-
everything that you were against.
Jilly, you're the one that brought shit public by starting shit with people. Not me.
So I'm saying that Nick is his catfishing using his son's photo on Discord.
To talk to underage people is what you said.
No, I said he's in teen Discords. Teen Discords go up to 19 years old.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to justify what you said by adding in adult teenagers.
Yeah, Jody's right. Like all I'm doing now after all of this shit with you and your dumbass Discord that no one really
That
wants
you
to
got
be
mad
part
at
of.
Nick on and you left on your own. Like, tell the people the truth. Why is it dumbass? All because you got mad? You were having a grand old time in there up until the moment you weren't. Because I didn't choose you over Nick.
No, I left because if there's a place that's supposed to have an expectancy of respect and there isn't any, then why should I be there?
Jilly, you got mad because Nick made a joke that he was fully not aware of how much it would bother you, and you screamed at him like a lunatic.
I raised my voice because
There
I
was
tried to explain.
there was 4 other people in that Discord in that voice chat that day, so you can tell your version of the story.
Okay, you guys can expose me for not accepting disrespect. I mean, you're a very reliable narrator. I don't think anyone really believes that I flew off the handle like that. And like, honestly, if
Are you
if
kidding?
this
You
is
fly
what's
off the
gonna make
handle
you
at
feel
least 3
better
times
about
a
me
year.
leaving your shitty Discord where all you do is bitch and whine and voice chat all day, then go ahead.
Oh, is that not what you did with me for like 3 weeks straight?
Oh my god.
You were right there with me, Jilly.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Well,
Sorry.
she's trying to throw things in my face that she was right there for and participated in.
Let's not do this. Let's just move on. Go. I'm about to send it. Or fight forever.
I don't want to fight with her. She's the one that she actually promised me that she wouldn't go public with anything. And then she
Did
started poking. You started poking at everybody the minute you left the Discord.
That's not going public with anything. You're the fucking nut job here who's
Okay,
trying
I'm
to
a nut
expose
job.
me because you're fucking bitter that I don't want to be friends with you anymore.
Julie, I'm not bitter about it.
Yes,
I don't
you
need
are.
a
Look at-
lunatic 32-year-old as a friend. I
Oh
don't.
my god.
I don't want a lunatic fucking 50-year-old bitch as a friend either.
Well, I guess it's a good thing
You're
I'm not
old.
50.
You should be over this phase of like, oh my god, like why don't they want to talk to me? Get the
Julie,
fuck
this
over
is,
it.
this is
You're
not
not my
that.
friend. You'll
Yeah,
never
this is
talk
so
to me again.
funny.
Just fucking
This
deal
is
with it, bitch.
hysterical. This is hysterical. That's where you
Oh yeah.
take
Okay,
it.
so this is me screaming at someone. This is exactly how
No,
I
you were
talk to
much
him.
louder when you yelled at him. You're not yelling at me.
It's probably because my phone was close to my face. I'm on my laptop that's farther away.
Julie,
Sorry.
you cussed him out for not
I
apologizing to you,
just swore
and
at you
he.
the same way. Like you are
No.
so fucking ridiculous.
Julie,
you guys
you're
are
not
soft.
yelling at me.
You are
You were
soft,
yelling at Nick.
soft ass motherfuckers, and I'm so sick of you whining and bitching about me. leaving
Julie,
your
you got
Discord.
mad over
Shut
a
up.
fucking refrigerator
up and
comment.
get
You
over
shut the
it.
fuck up, you dumb cunt.
Goodbye.
You shut up.
Shut
You're
up
not
and get
going to
over
talk.
it.
Julie,
Shut
whoa,
up.
there's
Get
so much
over
I
it.
could say right now, but I'm going to be polite and not say it. Why don't you shut up and get over all your bullshit? Get some fucking help for your issues, and
Jesus
then maybe
Christ.
when you grow up, you'll understand why none of us want to fucking argue with you because you're a piece of shit.